What's up, guys? How you doing? Hi, Thumos. It's freaking Friday. We're here. We're blessed. Hallelujah. Now, look, I don't know about you, but growing up throughout my 20s, I had this thing where I thought that I couldn't really just relax in my own skin around women. Okay? I was kind of nervous. I remember in high school, real nervous. Girl would try to talk to me. I would freeze up. Oh, God. Oh God, we couldn't even really have a normal conversation. Now along came the internet, the smartphone, and it introduced me to this idea of PUA, pickup artists, or red pill, and female nature, kind of understanding them, getting this idea, and also that I could get girls by sort of acting differently than who I was. I was sort of poisoned by this. I don't have any name, I don't have any group to point to, but there was a really prominent message at the time. I don't know if it's the same thing. I think it's become a bit more cringy to be a PUA, right? But I think guys still struggle with girls. And I think this is a challenge and something we'll always have to deal with. Feel intimidated, nervous, maybe even not good enough around beautiful women. But, as you get older, you kind of find a way to go about your life and to get the things you desire. You also get more experience from being in there, just being in the fritz, man, being on the battlefield a little bit more. What I realized is I could relax. I could really just freaking relax and be chill. The art of being chill. Letting go, dropping the facade, not having to try to act like I'm some super interesting, charismatic guy, always having some witty one-liner to say, always making someone laugh. I just kind of dropped that. I let it die. And what I noticed, started to get more attention from women. I started to notice my life got better. I relieved myself of the burden of performance from trying to be this awesome guy, even though I don't have everything figured out. Didn't have it figured out back then, still don't. Still figuring shit out. But I've accepted that I'm a man. And you have to understand that women like men. They like men just like we like them. They're not these super alien creatures that are hard to understand. And what I learned is that men are a lot like bread. This is a metaphor for you. We're like a piece of freaking bread. You ever take a piece of Wonder Bread, a little just freaking piece of bread, and you throw it in a pond? What happens? The bread is just chilling, just like this, chilling in the pond. Feet up, balls out. And what happens is the minnows, these little fishes, they come to the bread. They just go to the bread, like they start nibbling at the bread like this, and they get kind of scared. They start nibbling, and they back up a little bit, and the bread is just being bread. The bread is just being freaking bread. Now, what happens when the bread starts talking? Bah! The bread just, imagine if the minnows are all around the bread, and the bread just went, bah! And it just freaking scared all the minnows away. It would be like, holy shit, this is not a piece of bread. This is something else entirely. Girls, we got to get out of here. We got to go, girls. And a lot of times, guys don't realize their own nature to be just a piece of bread. A piece of bread that sits there. And you see this. You can even test this out. A lot of you guys are freaking chads. And you've almost lost the ability and been blinded by this overconsumption of media and whatnot. Like people telling you that you need to be this and that. YouTube people, all this stuff. You've lost the nature of being you. What you are, a man. A piece of bread. That attracts minnows. That attracts women. And it's a shame because it's so freaking simple. Like I said, you can test this out. You go out, a lot of you guys are good looking. I've talked to a lot of guys in our High Thumos Brotherhood. We have an online group. I meet these guys, I'm always blown away. Because a lot of people think that it's like losers that join online communities. What we have here is the gathering place of freaking chads. You'd be blown away. We got guys handsome, strong, put together, good careers. It's just amazing. And this is what I want. This is what I want. We're building a brotherhood. And I think, though, talking to these guys, a lot of them get success. Some guys, though, have been almost fumbling and getting in their own way. I know some like that's what a lot of guys have is they get in their own way from finding meeting attractive women because they don't really believe it. They don't really believe in themselves that they can just be themselves. They can be chill. They can be relaxed. They don't have to be someone they're not. You go out there and you realize that women like men, just like we like them, they also are attracted to our nature. They're attracted to a man who's calm, who's not overly, he's not an actor, he's not fake, he's not a try-hard, he's not anxious, he's not timid, he's not afraid, he's not hunched and cowardly, but he's strong. And he gives off a sense of presence, warmth, kindness. They did a freaking study that showed that women are attracted to strength and warmth, men that are actually kind. That makes guys almost like, oh, I can't be kind. I have to appear like I'm a hard ass, Wrong, dude. I've had girls tell me before that, like, I just wanted to say hi to you and ask you for your. I had this girl tell me this recently. She said, "Do you have a girlfriend?" And I said, "Yes, I do." Well, she was like, "I just wanted to see you because I wanted your number. You're so kind, and I just thought that you were super nice, and I just wanted to see if I could get your number." I was pretty taken aback because that is a really rare occurrence that this happens. I don't have that frequently, but it made me think like, damn, dude. Yeah, that is so true. Women want to feel like they're around someone that is kind, but also masculine. Not nice and kind because he's weak, but kind because you can be. Because you can lift other people up. You can offer people to be a part of your group, to have fun with you, right? You're not like in your head. You're not caught up in your own thoughts all the time and away from the present moment. And so again, it's just back to the nature. Women love a man's nature, just like we love women's nature, which is this femininity, which is, kind of girly, kind of happy, kind of chaotic, kind of, just emotional. We kind of love it. That's what makes them women. And what makes us men is all of these other traits that we're so used to. But we try to run from these things. We try to be someone else. We try to like be someone we're totally not. And I'm telling you guys, it's just okay to chill. It's okay to just relax in who you are and embrace that inner Chad of you, Be a freaking piece of bread. Stop scaring off all the minnows by maybe opening your mouth and, jumping around too much and being too frantic. And even in your text, sending stuff that, like, if a girl gives you a decent response, you don't got to keep it going and just, like, send her gifts and memes and always trying to, get her so into you. You call this the soy sauce, SOI, sauce, seeds of imagination. You plant the seed, you water it a bit, you pull back. Doesn't need overly watering or you'll kill it. All right? If you don't give it enough water, none, it's gonna die. So seeds of imagination, you keep them growing. And I'm telling you guys, like a lot of you guys do have that Chad in you, bro. Like I'm just gonna use that word, the Chad in you. You have it in you. A lot of you guys concerned with your height, bullshit. Find a girl that's shorter. Okay? A lot of you guys are not ugly. And girls will tell you this. Ask most girls, like, women are attracted to us for a different reason. It's not all about looks of women. It's more how we make them feel. We're men. Our looks don't make us who we are. We make ourselves who we are by the things that we accomplish, by the persona we have, by what we develop, who we become. Right? That's all that makes us men. It's a lot different. And a lot of girls will say to you that it's hard. It's like a lot of guys are attractive, okay? And you are over here, maybe not all of you, but maybe you, almost being like a woman, judging other guys, thinking you almost have this like feminine idea of aesthetics and beauty. Like you always need to be put together. You're always worried about your freaking hair. You're always worried about how you look. And what that does is just blunt your own charisma from coming out and your natural personality from letting that shine. You're too worried about looks, right? You become like a woman, okay? But a man is more than his looks. And so a lot of you guys would be handsome if you just took care of your health and, you respect yourself, you train, you lose some body fat, and you take care of your hygiene. It's really that simple. And you make an effort to socialize. And what I'm saying is, when you're out there socializing, remember, you're a freaking piece of bread. Let the minnows come. You're chilling, baby. You're chilling, right? They're going to come. And you'll notice girls will give you attention. They'll give you signs, maybe a little eye contact, maybe a smile here and there. But a lot of times I think guys can be too brute and like impatient. But impatient, patience is sort of this noble characteristic of the man that's sort of put together. He can wait, he can be patient, he can relax in his surrounding. And he doesn't need to lean into every minnow. He's like, he doesn't tell the minnow that's taking a bite of him, come on, just come eat me. He's just kind of being there, present in his environment. And he maybe, talks a little bit. He's just chilling. He's having some fun, maybe laughing. But you just remain in your masculinity. You remain as yourself. You'll notice the sign, they'll come. And then once they're safe, there you go, boom. Once they know they're safe, they're not going anywhere. But when the man is like too frantic energy, you just scare the women away. When you don't feel confident in yourself and who you're becoming, your dreams, your ambition, you sort of just push the girls away. You send texts that you don't really want to send. You say things that you don't really want to say. You talk about things you don't really care about. And you keep stacking up these lies on top of each other. And women are good at sensing that. They're very good at sensing it. So I would just say, learn how to chill. Learn how to chill in the social environment. Learn how to relax, have fun, not take yourself too seriously, not try to put on some fake mask that you're putting to the world, but just be you. And you become confident in that. And people will take a notice. Women will pay attention. Hope this helped you guys. Hope you have a blessed day. Peace.